And one of the important things to know right now is we are in the middle of a building campaign, and we have the opportunity and the wonderful opportunity to move into our first building as a church. And this morning, as part of that, we are going to share, Maris is going to share from the perspective of Nursery and Children's ministry, and I'm going to share in just a few minutes from the perspective of student ministry of how this new building is going to benefit us. Maris is one of our awesome and amazing nursery coordinators, and she does a great job in leading that ministry.
Well, Jonathan Lau got up here last week and spoke of his grandfather, who turns out was a board member of the church that met in this new building we bought, and I thought, what an incredible story. And I thought, now how am I going to top that? So I did some research, and turns out that my great-great-uncle's sister-in-law's third cousin was a pastor. Just playing. But in all seriousness, I have big aspirations of how future generations of yours and mine will have the opportunity to hear the story of Jesus Christ preached in this new building. For generations to come. This campaign slogan is the perfect description of who we as New City hope to reach for Christ. The generations to come begins with our own children. In Psalm 78, 4-7, it says, "We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, his power and the wonders he has done. He decreed statutes for Jacob and established the law in Israel, which he commanded our ancestors to teach their children, so the next generation would know them, even the children yet to be born, and they in turn would tell their children. Then they would put their trust in God and would not forget his deeds, but would keep his commands." As a church overflowing with families and young children, we here at New City have the incredible opportunity to be the hands and feet of Jesus, not only to the adults who enter our doors, but also to the countless children. We currently have about 45 children under the age of 4 in our congregation, and last I checked, we have 8 more on the way. Who is next to be added to the list? Kelly, should we expect baby Cairo number 7? I have the amazing privilege of being part of the children's ministry team here at New City, and I'm eager to share with you the ways in which this ministry will be enhanced by moving into our new building. We currently house all of our sweet nursery-age children in the gathering place. We have volunteers who come and set up the movable walls each week, bring in bins of supplies and toys, and generously give of their time to pack it all away after each Sunday service. We are excited to simply have permanent walls, a place where supplies and materials have an appropriate place to be permanently stored. This will give us the ability to create more meaningful displays and provide more enriching activities to share the gospel in a meaningful way to our littlest learners. Currently, our toddlers who are potty training have to climb a flight of stairs to reach the closest restroom. You can imagine how this presents us with some occasional issues. We look forward to having toddler restrooms adjoined to our classrooms. The physical environment powerfully affects children, caregivers, and their interactions. We as the children's ministry staff have already begun purposefully planning the environment in which we will take care of our precious little ones, from the lighting to the decor and sound. Dropping off your children to be cared for by someone else can be a very difficult thing, especially for first-time parents. And our hope is to ease this transition in our new space. Our goal is to keep our children safe, to nurture the children of the church during the service so that families may be nurtured in their faith. And this new building will greatly assist in achieving this. If we have the ability to create an atmosphere in which our children feel safe and are comfortable, our parents will have the peace of mind to focus their hearts fully on the service and to what God is saying to them. With 2 little ones of our own and countless others in the church that we feel strongly connected to and have such a strong desire to witness growing up as children of the King in this new building, the Bakker family is in. We will be pledging our tithes and over the next 3 years, the largest amount that we've given to any organization, trusting that God is in complete control. I encourage you too to prayerfully consider how God can use you and your gifts in this campaign.
Thank you so much, Maris. Well, we are so excited about the opportunities as I get to meet with the children's ministry staff. It's been very fun to see and explore how God might use this building. As I think about student ministry, just over a year ago, so April of 2019, we launched our Sunday night impact for our student ministry. That Sunday night impact time is simply about games and worship, teaching in small groups, where we have an amazing group of adult leaders who are investing into the hearts and lives of our student. Over the course of the last year, that has been a sweet time where we have had great, enriching life and gospel conversations. It is also meeting in my basement right now, and my basement is getting rather full. We have been blessed with some new families who have come and joined at New City, and their kids have gotten plugged into our student ministry. Our students have invited their friends, and they've come and gotten involved, and our basement is rather full on a Sunday night. And our neighbors may or may not get annoyed with us every once in a while when we have 20-something students running around our front yard. It's a great time, and it's a wonderful opportunity. But as we move into this new building, it will only continue to provide us opportunity to grow and develop as a student ministry. It'll give us a place that's big enough and will fit us well that we can really continue to develop the student ministry. In our new building, we're actually going to have a youth room where we can have our normal Sunday night gatherings and Sunday school and things like that. We will also have a game room where students can hang out and build relationships, where leaders can build relationships with students as well. And we're also going to have a little snack room, hangout room as well to create and enhance those continued relationships and gospel conversations. We look forward to being able to use it for our student ministry to grow, for outreach events, and as a place where our students can be sent from, where they can serve in the community and be launched from there as they share the gospel of Jesus Christ with those around them. My family and I are so excited about this. Michelle, and especially Sarah and Emily, and I are very excited about having this building and the opportunities that it will present. And we, as a family, are all in as we've been thinking and praying and talking together of what it looks like to give, as we have been saying for the last several weeks, to give over and over our regular tithes and over the course of 3 years. We are so excited to see what God is going to do through this.